Hello and welcome. Today we are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. There's an event currently going on in the game. It's the KC Cup. It's really fun, so I wanted to show you the deck I'm playing and a few replays I've got. The deck I'm playing is Witchcrafter. All of the small Witchcrafter monsters share an effect. They can tribute themselves and discard a spell to special summon a differently named Witchcrafter monster from the deck. Preferably it's Madame Vere. All of the Witchcrafter spells can add themselves back to the hand during the end phase of the turn in which they did not activate their other effect. I will go card by card, show you the replays, and give you my finishing thoughts about the deck. So I'm using the skill, Draw Sense Fire, to get the best main deck Witchcrafter monster. Monsters are 1 Madame Vere, that card is great and the sole reason why I play the deck, 2 Witchcrafter Adele, 2 Witchcrafter Schmitta, 3 Witchcrafter Janine, 2 Raiden Hand of the Lightsworn, 2 Witchcrafter Pittore, 1 Spellbook of Wisdom, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Charge of the Light Brigade, 2 Witchcrafter Collaboration, 1 Witchcrafter Holiday, 2 Witchcrafter Unveiling, 3 Dimensional Prison, 2 Palazoic Canadia, 1 Witchcrafter Patronus, 2 Karma Cut, 1 Type 0 Magic Crusher, 2 Vermilion Dragon Max, Stardust Spark Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Archfiend Skull, Diamond Direwolf, and the number 50 Black Ship of Corn. Now let's check out the replays. Now for the replays. The first replay is against Blue Eyes. I have 5 replays and only one of them is against Blue Eyes. There are currently a lot of Blue Eyes decks in the KC Cup, but they're all pretty much the same, so I just wanted to show you the funniest one I saw. In this duel I was playing 2 Raidens and 1 Machine Angel Ritual to try it out instead of the Charge of the Light Brigade, so you'll see how that goes. I'm going second. My hand is quite alright. He normal summons a Sage with Eyes of Blue to search with the White Stone of Legends. Then activates Cards of Constance to discard it, draw 2 cards, then activates the White Stone of Legends effect, adds Blue Eyes. Activates Ancient Rules to special summon the Blue Eyes. Animation is pretty cool. He sends both to the graveyard to fusion to synchro summon the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, sets 2 and passes. I draw a Dimensional Prison for turn, set the normal summon Janine. He chains Cosmic Cyclone on my normal summon, then chains Karma Cut to his own Cosmic Cyclone, targeting my Janine. Now this is a pretty common mistake. Activating Karma Cut on normal summons of the small Witchcrafter monsters. You never want to do that. You obviously want to do that when you summon. Use its effect to summon a monster from the deck, because if you activate any time before that, I can just chain the effect to special summon from the deck, so he will waste 2 cards. I use Janine effect, discard a card, and he chained Spirit Dragons, chaining 4 to tribute it and special summon from the extra deck 1 monster, 1 Light Dragon type synchro monster. He special summons Azurai Silver Dragon, I special summon Madame Vere, then attempts to activate Azurai's effect, then chain Vere, and to negate its effect. I set a card, during the end phase I add Unveiling, and he has no cards, and draws a card for turn, and just surrenders. So yeah, that was a quite fun replay. Pretty much like 80% of your Blue Eyes games are going to be winning, because Madame Vere is such a powerful card. So the next game is against Ancient Gear, and the reason I am showing you this is because it's quite cool. It's quite cool. So I'm going second once again. Hand is pretty alright. Opponent activates Middle Age Max as his skill, normal summons Ancient Gear Wyvern, and then activates effects, adds another Ancient Gear Fortress, activates Ancient Gear Fortress, and passes. I draw Radiant for King, that's incredible, and normal summon Schmidt, use its effect to special summon Madame Vere from the deck. Then activate Schmidt to send a Witchcrafter spell from the deck. Most of the time, if you don't have access to Witchcrafter Holiday, you're going to mill it from Schmidt because Witchcrafter Holiday is such an incredible card. During the end phase, I add both the spells to my hand and pass. My opponent activates Ancient Gear Castle to summon the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, sets a card, activates another Ancient Gear Fortress. I have to use the Madame Veras effect here to negate the effects of Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, so he cannot pop his own cards and doesn't negate my effect. So I gain 1000 by revealing a spell. Then a Reactor Dragon attempts to destroy a spell trap on the field, but his effects are negated, so he doesn't do that. And we pretty much win here. I activate Charge with the Light Brigade. I milled Raiden. Yeah, dumb luck. But then I noticed that I also milled Paleozoic Canadia with the effect of Raiden. So I have to activate Karmaka to special summon the Paleozoic Canadia from the graveyard. Special summon it in attack position. I Synchro summon Archfiend's Call. And I activate Witchcrafter Holiday to special summon Adele. Adele is mostly there to be a beatstick. He chains on my attack. He activates Super Rush Headlong, so he destroys my Archfiend Call. I attack with Adele. During the end phase, I add Witchcrafter Collaboration. He sets a field spell. Normal summons Hypnocorn. Okay, this was pretty cool. When Hypnocorn is normal summon, you can target a spell trap card on the field and destroy that card. That's a pretty nice way to destroy your town. I negate its effect and he surrenders. I'm going to show you now a replay in which I draw probably the worst hand the deck can make. Also, I wanted to show you the diverse range of decks, because like seeing only blue eyes is kinda boring. Also, the worst hand the deck makes is like set 3 traps, and that's all of the traps in the deck are incredible. I set 3 and pass. My opponent is on some kind of counter fairy Valkyr deck. I just keep on passing. He normal summons Zeradias, Herald of Heaven, attacks with 21. I let him do that so I can draw Shemitah. I normal summon Shemitah, activates its effect to special summon Madame Vera from the deck, activate Shemitah to send Witchcrafter Holiday to the graveyard. During the end phase, I activate both effects of the spells to add themselves to the hand. I pass. Opponent draws Hecatrice and activates it. Searches Valhalla. Activates Valhalla and passes. I draw Adele. Incredible hand, yeah. He passes once more. I have to free up my back row. I activate Canadia. I set another card because I noticed that I have 2 Witchcrafter spells and he isn't doing anything. So I can actually bring him to death. He normal summons Drita. I have to negate that effect because it searches. He activates a counter to negate and destroy my Madame Vera. He does that. He searches Valkyrie's Embrace. It's no big deal. His Radius attacks. I banish him. His Valkyrie Drita attacks. I have to activate type 0 Magic Rush to spell summon Canadia from the graveyard to block that attack. And when his Valkyrie Drita attacks, I chain Dimensional Prism. I draw, set a card, and activate Witchcrafter Holiday. I have to do it like this because with Witchcrafter Patronus, I want to add 2 spells. So I have to do this kind of a weird play. Special summon Madame Vera, then tribute her. For Adele, Adele's effect activates tribute herself, special summon Vera once more, and pass. Of course, setting the Spellbook of Wisdom, because I saw him search removal. He activates Valhalla, Hold the Fallen. I activate the Continuous Trap, shuffle back Shemitah, This turn I want to shuffle Schmitta because I want to attempt to draw her. He summons Sigran, I negate her effect to pop a spell and trap card he controls. I protect my Madame Vera with Spellbook of Wisdom. His monster goes to defense position. I draw. On my turn I activate again Witchcrafter Kronos, add another Witchcrafter spell. The game is pretty much over from here. I set a Karma Cut. I burn him for 500. During the end phase I add 3 Witchcrafter spells to my hand. Witchcrafter Collaboration, Unveiling and Holiday. I pass. This turn I have to discard 3 cards to burn him for 1500 damage. During the end phase I will add all 3 to my hand, and during his draw phase I'm going to burn him to death. 1, 2, 3. And I have the 4th one, which I could not discard this turn because if I did, I ain't getting it back to my hand. During his draw phase, I activate 4 times type 0 Magic Russian, burn him for 2k. The game is over. Now, I have a pretty interesting Red Ice deck here. Red Ice is probably my favorite deck in Duel Links. I'm mostly free to play, except I bought the 3 Red Ice structure because, come on, Red Ice is so cool. Here is Draconic Fusion. Hand is pretty alright. I summon Schmitta. Use her effect to special summon Madame Vera from the deck. Set 2 cards and Schmitta's effect to send Witchcrafter Collaboration. During the end phase, I add both spells to my hand. I end my turn. If it's Cosmic Cyclone, it's probably the worst back row. It's okay. I should type 0 Magic Crusher. Activates Red Ice Insight. Discarding the Red Ice Wyvern that searches Red Ice Fusion, activates Red Ice Fusion, sending the AD changer. That could be bad, but it's okay. Fusion summons Red Ice Slash Dragon. Attempts to activate the Black Metal Dragon's effect in hand to equip himself to Red Ice Slash Dragon. I chain Canadia to flip Red Ice Slash Dragon face down so his Black Metal Dragon goes to the graveyard. And he doesn't get his effect. He passes. I set Karma Cut and pass. He flip summons the Red Ice Slash Dragon. He activates Power of the Guardians. I activate Karma Cut. Discarding a card, he attempts to activate Red Ice Slash Dragon's effect. I negate it. And he gets banished. He sets a card and passes. I draw Cosmic Cyclone. That's pretty bad. I have to set it. I add both of my spells to the hand and pass. Okay, he activates Red Ice Fusion. Using Red Ice and Buster Blader, summons Red Ice Large Dragon. Activates AD changes to change the bell position of Madame Vera. Then attempts to activate Red Ice Large Dragon's effect. Equips Buster Blader. I have to activate Cosmic Cyclone if I don't want Madame Vera to get destroyed. Banishing Buster Blader. Activating Madame Vera's effect, revealing 2 spells, she gains 2 stacks, and destroying the Red Ice Slash Dragon. The game is pretty much over from here. I activate Madame Witchcrafter Collaboration actually, to allow Madame Vera to attack twice. Then during the bell phase, I activate Madame Vera's second effect, just to gain her, so she can gain 2 stacks. She's 3k now, attacking once and attacking twice per game. Yeah, Madame Vera is a really incredible card. Most of the games, like all of these games, you're just sitting on her until you get enough stuff to OTK. And the last duel, it's against DDs. I kinda like that deck, but you have to think really hard with it. It has some complicated combos, so not Actually, not exactly for me. He normal summons Raid and activates effects, milling 2 cards, activates Swirl Slime to fusion, summon into DDD Dragonbane King Beowulf, activates Vice Typhoon, banishing 2 monsters from the graveyard to summon another Beowulf. Sets a card, and during the end phase activates the mandatory effect of Raiden. It's not looking really good. I normal summon Janine, I discard a card, spell some from the deck, of course, Madame Vera. He activates Canadia to flip her face down. Okay, I set a card and pass. He activates Beowulf to destroy a card. He activates Raiden to mill 2. And attempts to attack, but I don't think he understands how the battle phase works. During the damage step, I'm going to reveal a spell card in my hand, so Madame Vera gains 1000 defense. He passes during the end phase, Raiden mills. I draw Dimensional Prison. I don't set it because Beowulf can destroy it. He just passes and activates mandatory Raiden's effect. Then I noticed that he cannot get rid of the Raiden, and he has only 4 cards in deck. I pass, he draws, but he does something about it. He tribute summon for the Vice Typhoon. It's okay. He activates Dark Country to the Swamp King to fusion summon into the DDD Flame King Genghis. Then activates Vice Typhoon to fusion summon into the third Dragonbane Beowulf. Activates Genghis to summon another Beowulf, but negates its effect. He ends his turn. I draw. It's Schmitta. I set a card, and during the end phase I add Unveiling back to my hand. Then I noticed that he has 3,200 life points, but has a spell card that burns him for 1 stack during each standby phase. So I kinda thought I can burn him to death. I negate Beowulf's effect, so he cannot pop the Dark Country to the Swamp King. He loses 1000 life points, uses Sword Slaying Blade effect to special summon the DDD Dragon King Pendragon, pops my Dimensional Prison, and passes. During the end phase I add Witchcrafter Unveiling back to my hand. I pass. Then attempts to activate Beowulf once more. I negate it. He takes 1000 once more. And he notices that the game is pretty much over. He surrenders. Now my thoughts about the deck. The deck is slow. Very slow. Most of the games are going to be just summon Vera and pass until you find a way to OTK your opponent. But that doesn't mean the deck is bad. The deck is really good. Madame Vera is such a powerful card. She can buy you time for like 10 plus turns. She's insane. Worst hands in deck are like set 3 pass, and all of the traps are really good. Canadia, Dimensional Prisons, Karma Cuts, those are all great cards. There are better decks you can play, but I really like this one. And that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. Like if you liked it, subscribe to see more. I'm probably going to do content other than Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but I wanted to start with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links because I love that game. So, see ya.